What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya and welcome back again to my trading channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys the powerful 99.99% boom and crash trading strategy. And as you can see, I've got 3 positions that are currently in profit using this strategy. So I'm going to share with you guys the settings for this strategy, and then we're going to discuss on how you can use this strategy effectively. We're going to go through so many different time frames and so many scenarios that you can look at and understand and get a clear understanding of how this strategy works. If you haven't been following this 1450 strategy, make sure you check out our previous videos so that you can see how exactly it works. So today we're going to be looking at boom and crash. I'm not going to be looking at volatility indices, although we have a position that is in profit right now. But as you know, guys, this video is on boom and crash, so we're just going to concentrate on that and look into how you can come up with nice trades from boom and crash. So we're going to look at crash 1000 for a start, and as you can see, we managed to catch that beautiful sell trade right around this region where you see that red arrow. I'm currently still in this position. As you can see, I have not yet closed this position, and I'm going to explain to you guys how I came up with this entry so that you can also see how you can also do it. The good part about this is we are looking at spike catching, right? This is crash 1000. So remember, we're having spikes. If you sell, you are catching spikes. So all this is spike catching, and you'll be able to see it even clearly from the 1 minute time frame. From the moment we entered, can you see the amount of spikes we caught up until the stage that we are at? So I'm going to show you guys the settings first, and then we'll look into how I managed to get into this trade and how you can also get into the other trades that you see. Currently, boom 500 is in profit, and I'm also going to try and show you how I entered that trade. Okay, so first of all, we need to have a setup of these indicators. So the first indicator that we're going to install is a moving average, and it's going to have the following properties. The period is going to be 14, the shift is going to be 0, the method is going to be exponential, apply to close, and there are not going to be any levels on this indicator. And then on visualization, please allow it to be on all time frames so that you can switch around different time frames and still have your strategy fully installed. Okay, so this will be applicable for all the indicators that we're going to install right now. Now on the styling or the color for the indicator, I'm going to choose this green color for our first EMA 14, and I'm going to click done, and as you can see, we now have that green moving average running across our charts. The next indicator is going to be a moving average of period 50. So we're going to change the period to 50. Everything else remains the same except the style. Of course, we're going to change it to red and click done. And as you can see, we now have the red and the green line fully installed. Some of you can already see how the 1450 came up with this entry, but nonetheless, let's get deeper into this strategy. So the next indicator that you're going to need is going to be for your confirmations on your entries. Remember that a strategy should be able to give you multiple confirmations on a particular direction that you want to choose. So the next indicator that I'm going to choose is going to be the stochastic oscillator, and this stochastic oscillator is going to have the following properties. We're going to have a percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1, a price field of low/high, a method of simple, and then we're going to have the following levels, level 80 and level 20. Our level 20 is going to be the buy zone, and our level 80 is going to be the sell zone. Okay, and then down here on your styling, your main and your signal should have both the same color as your background. So I've got a white background on my charts. That's why I see that my main and my signal both are in white. Okay, then we click done, and as you can see, we now have this indicator window 1 section that has got our sell zone and our buy zone. And the final indicator that you then need is going to be under our indicator window 1, and it is going to be a moving average as well, but this time the period is going to be 10, the shift will remain as 0, the method as exponential, apply to close, and we're just going to change the color right here to black, and then we'll click done. And as you can see, we now have the strategy fully installed. So I'm going to start off by explaining how you enter into a sell trade, and then we'll then be able to discuss how we ended that sell trade effectively. So I'm going to look for an example for a sell scenario. Maybe let me look at crash 500 and see if we had a selling opportunity. All right here on crash, we had an opportunity to sell at this point. So let me share with you guys how you can enter into nice sell trade. So for you to enter into a sell trade, the first thing that you need is to have this black line reach your sell zone. Of course, that's the first condition. The second condition is you're going to look for a break of market structure. Technically, you're going to assume that the market was initially in a buy trade and you are now going to change into a sell trade, right? That's the first assumption. Usually that's what happens. So you're going to look for a break of market structure, and the break of market structure, you usually find it when the candlesticks cross to be below that green line. As you can see right here, all these white candlesticks were above our green line, showing that we are in an uptrend. But the moment you see candlesticks crossing and going below your green line like that, that is the first break of market structure. There are different ways of identifying a break of market structure. The other way is you can actually see that the market was now setting higher lows, right? Basically, this was the highest point, but can you see that the next level or the next peak is right below this? So it failed to break this one, and the next one again failed to break this one, and that's how you can see that no, this market is descending, right? That's another way of looking at break of market structure. But the easiest way is just to have your indicators tell you that if they cross and go below the green line, of course you're now in a downtrend. So this also answers people that say indicators don't work. You can simply say you don't know how to interpret them, right? So again, here there's a clear break of market structure, even for someone who's using price action, ICT, or whatever you might want to call it, but it's the same concept, right? Anyways, that's the second condition. The third condition is going to have to be a crossover. Now the crossover locks in your break of market structure. So if you go to a lower time frame, you should be able to find a crossover. From our 30-minute time frame, we can see that the crossover was down there, which was a little bit late, but from the 15-minute time frame, you can actually find an earlier crossover right here. So you could actually have managed to enter your trade a little bit early so that you can catch that whole swing down there. So you can see that the green line and the red line then crossed each other in the 15-minute time frame, confirming and agreeing with a sell trade, and this will be your final condition if you want to enter a sell, and you could have managed to catch all these spikes all the way down. Okay, this is the same concept that we applied on crash 1000. As you can see, I started off from my 1 hour time frame. The first thing that I did was to identify that we are in a sell zone from our stochastic oscillator and that black line. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is we notice the break of market structure. Now look at this scenario. Break of market structure, if you're using price action, might be actually difficult for you to identify this. But if you're using indicators, you can actually see that your candlestick, this massive bearish candlestick, crossed and closed below the green line, showing that we are about to descend, right? You now have two confirmations already, but then I had to go down to my 30-minute time frame and look for a crossover, and you can see that the crossover happened right around this section. My green and red line crossed each other. I also got the second confirmation, I think from my 5-minute time frame, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, my 5-minute time frame again confirmed my entry closer to the 30-minute time frame. So in this case, there was no need for you to even go further down to lower time frames because the market fell rapidly. As you can see, it had continuous bearish candlesticks which are very big. So you could actually find your entry even from the 30-minute time frame because it was massive. But in scenarios where the market is slow, you might actually have to find those confirmations from a lower time frame, like your 15-minute time frame and your 5-minute time frame. But in this case, you can see these big bearish candlesticks following each other and very few bullish candlesticks, which means that the crossovers actually came quite early and it was a massive swing trade to the downside. And as you can see, we are deep in profit just using this strategy. Okay, now of course you guys want to know how to buy, so we're just going to use the opposite of this trade to find a buying opportunity. And of course, for you to be able to enter into a buy trade, the first thing is you want to have that black line reaching your buy zone. That's the first concept. Then you're looking for a break of market structure, and you can find it right there. Then in lower time frames, like your 30-minute time frame, you can find a crossover. In your 30-minute was a little bit late there, but if you go to a 15-minute time frame, you can actually see that maybe the crossover was a little bit earlier around this point. Just as soon as your break of market structure, your strategy then gives you a confirmation of entry. So in this case, you were supposed to enter actually the same time as when your green line crossed with the candlesticks. When the candlesticks cross to be above your green line, that's when you're actually supposed to enter this trade, because in your 15-minute time frame it was already confirmed. So you would have had all three conditions met. Okay, I'm also going to be posting this strategy and analysis from this strategy in our free Telegram channel. The link will be in the description box below, so feel free to join. It's completely free to join. Just click the link and it will take you straight to our Telegram channel, where you can easily join and have access to our analysis, our setups, our signals, our strategies, our results from these trades. Some of you are asking, how do we know if it's a real account or not? You'll be able to find out from the Telegram channel and see our results, and as well as see results from our VIP Signals group, which is basically a group where I send setups and trades that I'm actually entering and trade with my students. So if you want to be part of that, feel free to contact us and inquire on how you can join. But as you guys know, on each and every video I do give away a free spot to that VIP Signals group and give people a chance to trade with me. So if you want to get that opportunity, remember, all you have to do is to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. And in this video, this is a special video. We actually have two winners for our VIP Signals group, and the first one is Tariro, and I'm just gonna put the comment right here so that you can see why this guy or girl won. And the second winner is Wallace. You guys had the most likes on your comments, and you guys can contact me and you'll be able to be added to our VIP Signals group for free for 30 days and be able to trade with me. So we've got two winners, Terrio and Wallace. The comments are right there, and you guys can contact me. Congrats. So let's take a look at another trade before I close. I don't want to show you my booming crash trade right now because it just started. We just entered into profit right now, and it's not yet matured, but as you can see, we have just entered into profit right now. It's not much, but something, and we are also having re-entry. So I'm going to update you guys about this trade either in our Telegram channel or in the next video that is coming up. So stay tuned, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I post a video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and for you to win a free spot in our VIP Signals group, all you have to do is to make a comment down below. The best comment wins VIP access. Until next time.